What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And earlier in the week, we ended up having the revelation that the BBC, Russell T Davies, and everybody over at Doctor Who decided it was going to be a good idea to hire an activist, an overt political activist that pushes gender ideology on children and has written very explicitly graphic books detailing sex acts that are targeted towards children. This individual in my book is 100% a child groomer, and I will not be pulling that back. I will also be refusing to be kind and calling this person a woman, because no, you have lost that right when you are pushing this nonsense on children and you are a freaking man. But I want to remind you what this person wrote. They wrote this book is gay, and when I come over here to Michael Knowles, again, I can't go past this section right here because of just how graphic it is. But I want to remind you just some of the information that is from this book, okay? James writes about what he calls girl-on-girl sex, telling teenage girls they may like to have stuff poked up their derrieres, and that the bodies of trans women, i.e. men, may only be slightly different from female bodies, redacted for decency. Because this is such an overtly graphic book that was being given to children because it was written for children. I want to reiterate, this person wrote a very graphic book for children that details overt sexual activity, ranging from, well, let's go over here to Gays Against Groomers. This is an actual page from the notorious grotesque book, This Book is Gay, that is available to middle schoolers all over the country. Progressive radicals who call removing this filth from child libraries a book ban need to have their hard drive swept. Why would anyone want kids to have access to this? And they wonder why people call them groomers. I'm just gonna point out all these things are different sex acts outside of sexually transmitted infections. There's descriptions about subs, tops, and actives, transsexual, transvestite, vibrators, scissor sisters, rimming, and scat. All of these, just mentioning them, could get this video age restricted. Well, the reason why I'm bringing this back up and the reason why I'm willing to risk this is because our mentally ill child groomer has decided to come out here and attack everybody for criticizing them. Mentally ill Doctor Who writer Juno Dawson attacks critical fans as a slew of effing on social media. Whoa. Why don't we actually see what they had to say? Because Master at TDS did the good work and actually found the video. Juno Dawson, author of This Book is Gay, a book banned in many schools for its controversial content. Now, I'm going to push back on my buddy here. Graphic depictions of sexual activity that is targeted towards minors, has been hired as a writer for Doctor Who Season 15, featuring Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. Dawson dismissed criticism of this decision on social media, claiming people are only upset because they are trans, stating trans people aren't allowed to have success. They even added that it does not matter because they have one. This is who Disney and the BBC think will save Doctor Who. What an actual joke. Hashtag RIP Doctor Who. But why don't we actually listen to what she has to say in this 56-second little clip, shall we? Let's see what she had to say.
Yesterday was a real reminder that trans people cannot publicly have success. We're not allowed to do well without getting just a slew of shit on social media.
Man, I wonder what that bleeped word is. I really want to know, because if it's a certain word that I'm thinking it is, guess what? You have no grounds to try to claim victimhood in all this stuff.
Like, I should be able to do my job without being abused. You know, particularly on Twitter. I mean, I deleted my main account years ago, but I looked at what people were saying on the So I Got to Thinking account, and it's really disgusting. Like, people should not be allowed to say those things about someone. Yeah, and it's just because I'm trans. If I was cisgender, I don't think there would be an issue. But I need to ignore that because, you know, I won.
Yeah. Yeah, you won. You won, definitely. And yes, it's only because you're trans. It's not because of the sole fact that we'll come over here to what Mr. Tickle Trunk actually responded to this video. You have graphic detail towards kids on how to use Grindr. Trans people aren't allowed to have success avoids the fact their book aimed at 12-year-olds details how to use hookup apps and describes how to perform better sex acts to underage kids. Sex education and promoting sex acts are not the same, so this book is gay was removed. You want to see why you're getting criticism? It's not because you're trans, it's because you're outright telling people how to do this. You're telling younger than 12 years old how to do this. Technology changes frightening quick. The lesbian app, Quersure, has been and gone around already, but it seems that market leader Grindr is here to stay. Note, Grindr also has a minimum age of 18 years. This book's being given out to 12-year-olds. And it specifically notes Grindr is only for 18-year-olds. So why are you teaching 12-year-olds how Grindr works? Oh, and you see right here how sex apps work. Upload a tiny pic of yourself to the app. The app works out your location. The app tells you who the nearest homosexuals are. You then chat to them because they are near. It is easy to meet up with them. What else do we have? Oh yeah, doing the sex. Handies. Oh, look, a nice, good description of handies. And then we come over here to Michael Knowles, and this is further down on the list because, again, I can't show you paragraph 4 of this whole little twit longer that he put out because it's so graphic in detail. But here's this. 5. James doesn't stop with girls. He instructs teen boys on blowies, which he describes as popping another dude's appendage in your mouth. His one hard and fast rule is to watch the teeth. This is being given to kids. You wrote a book targeting kids with this nonsense. So you can come out here and go like, fuck it, I won. Look at all the F's I'm getting. People shouldn't be able to say this stuff, and I shouldn't care because I won. And you're only doing it because I'm trans. If I'm a cis, there wouldn't be this much pushback. Nah, I'm pretty sure if there was cis, there'd be a whole lot more pushback, darling. This stuff is sickening and disgusting. And the thing that caps it all off, the thing that rounds this all up, Doctor Who is supposed to be a family show targeting families with kids. And you have you, a nightmare individual that I can't say half the things I want to say right now because my channel will get nuked, are going to be writing for them. We already see what you write for kids now. You have no right being anywhere near this, but hey, guess what? This is modern day Doctor Who. They don't care about their actual audience. They only care about pushing agendas. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.